What is a recovery coach? Everyone wants to know what is a recovery coach. That is the thing and the main question in the recovery community. So on this video right here, I'm going to unravel the mystery of a recovery coach. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Vernon L, and I'm a life recovery coach. On this channel right here, I share my experience, strength, and hope on how to deal with life on its own terms. So let's get to it. Recovery coach. I know some of you have been asking me, what is a recovery coach? What do they do? Are they just like a sponsor, or are they a sponsor getting paid? No, there is a big difference in a recovery coach. First of all, when you hire a recovery coach, and that's what you will be doing, you will be hiring a recovery coach, right? It's not no volunteer thing. It's an assessment that you will have to go through. You call a recovery coach up, he will give you an assessment to see if you are coachable. Everyone is not coachable. Based on his feeling for you, he might agree to be your coach. So what actually does he do? A recovery coach help you create a vision, right, for your recovery, a vision for your life, and they help you set up goals. We help you set up goals that help you walk through that process of reaching those goals, help you take the steps that you need to reach towards your goals. And in the process of trying to accomplish your goals, whether it's in recovery, and usually it's in recovery, you have a plan of recovery, then you have a plan for your life, right? How you might want to go back to school, you might want to lose weight. Well, recovery coach can help you with those things, right? Recovery coach can help you connect with different resources that you might need. Let's think about it, y'all. When you come out of treatment, or when you just, get into recovery, you know what I mean? People need help with shelter. They need help with transportation. They need help with schooling, child care, all type of things. Well, a recovery coach can help you connect with the right people, right? I'm connected with people and agents in different states, right? Different states. I coach people online, whatever state you're in. I connect with therapists there, psychiatrists there. I connect with different resources that you need, and I can link you up with them. That's what we do. Remember, I want you to think of a recovery coach on more of a broader aspect of recovery, if you will. It's not just focused on 12 steps and on the program as a sponsor will. Something else that we do, we have to be trained. Now, we're not licensed, okay? But we are trained. That we all have went through some type of training for different things, training on different drugs, training on the drugs, the effect that it have on you. We've been trained on, ethics, the way we're supposed to carry ourselves as a professional. There's a lot of training that we have went through to be a recovery coach. So when I share with you, when I listen to you, I've been trained how to listen. I've been trained how to hear things that's not being said, okay? With that being said, I don't just share my experience. I share my experience and I use some of the training, right? Training. I've been trained how to ask certain questions to bring out the best of you, right? The open-ended questions, what we call. I've been trained to do that. So, so when I share with you guys, I share my experience, and also I share my training, my expertise, my training that I have been trained on how to work with clients. Now, another key takeaway that I want you to get when you dealing with a recovery coach is that a recovery coach, you don't have to be an addict to hire a recovery coach. Your mother can hire me, right? Say if your mother, she worried about you using drugs, trying to understand this whole addiction thing. Well, your mother can call me as a recovery coach, and she can share with me, and me and her can come up with a plan for her on how to deal with a child with addiction. Yes, see, got to remember, y'all, a lot of people don't want to deal with 12 steps. A lot of people don't want to go to AA, NA, all these A's and stuff. A lot of people want to keep their thing just private and want a one-on-one. They want help, but they just want to keep it private. Well, your mother can call me and I can help her help her try to come up with a plan to help deal with her child being an addict. Now, let's talk about sponsorship. Sponsorship, right? Sponsors, they mainly focus on their program, their fellowship, their 12 steps, and their 12 traditions. That's what they usually focus on. Sponsors are program oriented, right? They share their experience, they share their belief on the 12 steps and the 12 traditions. So when you're dealing with a sponsor, they trying to keep you focused, right? They try to keep you focused on the 12 steps. Also, they're trying to keep you focused on the spiritual principles that are embedded in the steps. Each steps have a spiritual principle in it. The sponsor have insight on how to take those spiritual principles that are embedded in the steps and how to apply it to your life, right? And they usually share based on their experience. Now, one thing about a sponsor too, excuse me, a sponsor, he guides you, right? He guides you. Remember now, when it comes to a recovery coach, you lead the way. I'm not guiding you. You hired me as your recovery coach. I'm not guiding you. I'm supporting you. Whereas a sponsor, he guides his sponsee through the 12 steps. You know, what I mean, if he know you're not ready for a certain step, he might throttle you a little bit because he said, nah, he ain't ready. He ain't really got the concept of step one. Because you might want to go to step two, right? You might want to go to step two. Sponsor said, no, I don't think he really got the spiritual principles down in step one. Remember, sponsor, he guide you. He keep you focused on the 12 steps, the 12 traditions. He program orient. A sponsor will share his weaknesses with you. He will share his fears with you. He'll hang out with you at the game. He might go to baseball game with you. He might invite you over for a barbecue. Now listen, bro, a recovery coach ain't gonna do that. See, a recovery coach is more professional driven. We have a framework that we work in. I ain't really trying to know you like that as your coach. You know, now if one of my sponsees from a 12-step program, I can kick it with them. Whereas a recovery coach, we keep it more professional. Whether you decide to hire a recovery coach or get you a sponsor, you have to remember the important things about recovery is that you cannot do it alone. So get you a sponsor or get your recovery coach, work on the 12 steps or work on your goals. Either way, just remember you cannot recover alone. You are the reason why you end up in recovery. If you like this video, make sure you smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video.